Hello and welcome back to Budgets, Bargains and Bullshit. I'm Gemma and today we are doing week 2 check-in for September. So I haven't actually put my stickers on this time, so we'll do that together. Now Friday was a no spend day and that was purely because we did the shopping and everything on Thursday. Saturday was also a no spend day as well, because I mean, to be honest, I've worked this entire week, so I haven't really had a chance to spend. Sunday was also a no spend day. Monday, however, was, let me find a pen. So if you are on my Instagram, you will know that on Saturday night we got a puncture in our tyre. There was like a bolt like this size stuck in it, and we didn't get a spare tire with the car, or a spare wheel with the car. It's something they've stopped doing it now. Supposedly it's something to do with saving fuel and money or something, I don't know. So yeah, there was no spare wheel, so we had to call out, well, we called around loads of different garages to see if they did mobile tire fittings. We ended up going with Halfords, but they couldn't get us in obviously until Monday because it was Saturday night, and obviously I don't think they work Sundays, so it was Monday when they actually got it done. Now I think it comes to just over £100. I had to take £100 out of our emergency fund to cover the cost, and then it was like 100 and something, whatever the rest was I used our rollover money to cover the rest. So yeah, that £100 is unfortunately out of our emergency fund, but that's why it's there. I mean, this is the first time I've ever in my entire life had a puncture in our tyres, so you know, it's, yeah, just one of them things. Then also I was going through I've got like a journaling thing, I can't really, let me find it. I was going through this and I realised as I was going through that I forgot to pay my sister like about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Basically, she picked up a toy for my dog, and now she probably wouldn't care. She didn't ask me for the money, so you know, it's not the end of the world, but I just felt guilty that I'd forgot. So I was like, oh my God, I'm going to send her that now. And then I just sent her like a massive text apologising. She was like, oh, it's fine, I completely forgot. But yeah, I just didn't want to be that person. So I sent her the £5. Again, that was just used from Rollover. Tuesday was a no spend day. I don't count direct debits as spending because, I mean, I've got no choice, really. Wednesday, however, was a spend day, so I had to use the £20 out of the tobacco money that we have in the purse, so I'm glad that it was there, to be honest. Otherwise I would have had to, I don't know what I would have done, to be honest. So it's the first time having to buy tobacco in a while. I did think we were gonna last, to be honest, but obviously not. And yeah, I used that, and then I also spent, technically this was my husband's money anyway, so it was budgeted, but I basically took it from him to buy some potatoes and a drink. So yeah, I'm going to count it as my spending because obviously I chose to spend that money, even though it was budgeted and it came out of his £30 a week. And Thursday was a no spend day. So that is everything up to date. Looking at this week then, on Saturday we have got a meal out in the evening. But that is pretty much all that's happening this week. Now, I should have had Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday off work. They were all my rest days. But I agreed to work Friday and Saturday as extra for overtime, and I'm having Sunday, Monday off. Now, Sunday, I'm planning on doing a car boot. which I'm a bit nervous about because I'm going on my own for the first time. Like, I've done Corbetts before, but it's always been with either my sister or my mum, and yeah, I asked them if they were available and nobody answered, so there you go. So yeah, I'm gonna be probably going on my own, but that's what I'm doing Sunday morning, and then Sunday evening, obviously everything's shut Sunday evening, so I can't spend anything then. And Monday was going to be the only day that I had sort of off where everything was going to be open, but actually it's all going to be shut now. So yeah, I can't even spend Monday, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. I don't want to spend, but yeah, I have no choice now. I think I'm going to take the dog on like a big hike, like not hike as in like up a mountain, Jesus Christ, I don't think I'd make it, but I'm talking like a good like 5-hour walk or something, because I don't know, I'm just feeling it. Just give me something to do, and yeah, it'd be good for the dog. I love it. So yeah, that is this week. I just want to say I was exaggerating when I said 5 hours. Don't worry, I'm not gonna overwork my dog. I don't want people to be like, oh my god, she's taking a dog on a 5-hour walk. Like, don't worry, it's okay. I was exaggerating. I'm talking more like, I don't know, a 2-hour walk or something. And he's a Labrador, so he'll love it. Anyway, so that is this week 3 then, basically. So we'll move on to our weekly budget sheets. So we've already updated some of this. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see. Our income was obviously more than what we expected. So for that reason, I put rollover at a 0, because although we would have had some to roll over, I've decided to put that money towards the debt challenge that I'm currently doing. So if you didn't already know, I am trying to clear £1,000 worth of debt in a month. So I put the rollover money towards debt because we got paid more than what I expected, and we still come out with more than what our budgeted was, so £58.85 extra, which is great. This week we only have 2 bills. This is for my dog's fleeing and worming. I was actually meant to cancel that. I think it's making him poorly. Like, every time he has this fleeing and worming stuff, it's so weird that like maybe a day later he is poorly. Like, the first time he was just, do you know what? I'm not even going to go into detail because people don't want to know. People don't want to know the details of my dog's sickness. But yeah, I was meant to cancel it. I probably won't have chance now. Will I? I don't know. I might be able to. If I can cancel it, I'm going to cancel that. So it might be £13 up because, like I said, I think it's making him poorly, to be honest. And my phone bill. So then we come down to our cash envelopes. Now, because we have now officially run out of tobacco, I am having to up this now to £20 because tobacco is hella expensive in the UK. So yeah. I mean, beforehand, we were spending about £40 a week. So I think he's definitely cut down, but I would like to just completely get rid of it if it was up to me. You never know, one day, one day. And then over here, the only thing that we've changed is I've added an additional £49.49 to debt. That will make sense when you see my debt update at the end of the month. But basically, to stay on track for my goal, I needed to include that into this week's budget. And because I had extra, and because, you know, we would have had this big rollover of £402.21, I felt that, you know, it's 50 quid. It's not going to make a massive, oh gosh, I've got hiccups. It's not going to make a massive deal. It's not a problem. So then, I also want to show you something that I've made a decision on. Oh my gosh, everything's falling everywhere. So I finally decided to categorize all of my challenges so they all have a purpose, because there's things that I need to get finished now and there's things that can wait a little while. So I thought I'd categorize them, and and I'll show you what I've done. So obviously emergency fund is emergency fund. So yeah, that is obviously emergency fund. Now self-care, as you can see on the back, it totals £150, and you can just about see that, I think. But it says car service and MOT, which is due, I don't know, in like a week or two. So yeah, that is for that. This one is also for car service and MOT, and this is £100. So once those two are completed, there'll be £250 for the car service and MOT. If I say that one more time, I swear I'm going to go insane. So yeah, that is for that. Now the Valentine's one is for Paris this year. We're going for 3 nights to Paris. So this one equals £200, yeah, once it's all filled in. And I've also added this one. So this is the £1 to £5 challenge. This one is £180. Again, it's for Paris. So in total, I'll have £380 for spending money, which I was originally looking at around £300, but I'd better to be safe than sorry. And if we've got anything when we come back, we will put it back into this. So yeah, I wanna be over the amount that I've got planned in my head. You know what I mean? Just to be on the safe side. So this budgeting fund, I just call this my pig challenge because it's obviously all pigs. This one equals 200, and this is for Christmas. So if you remember in my Christmas plan, I said that I would be spending £200 on my husband and he would be spending £200 on me or thereabouts. So that is obviously for one of us. And then this one equals 280. So this is Christmas part 2. I know it says month ahead, but I'm just going to use it as I want. And the thing is, these two, they're laminated so I can use them again and I can actually use it for month ahead. Right now, I want to use it for Christmas, so that's what I'm going to do. So obviously, £200 would be for my husband, and then the other 80 would be for his mum's Christmas present. And then just a little bit extra. You never know. Again, I want to over budget. I want to have a budget, have a set amount, save more than that set amount just in case I go over. My husband is so infuriating. When he gets an idea in his head, he won't let it drop. Like he won't let it go. So this £230 is for him and a new Apple Watch. The new one's come out from Apple and suddenly he wants it, and I'm like, listen, if we're doing it, if you're wanting this Apple Watch, you can save for it. So any money that he has left over from his weekly funds is going into here. And yeah, it's for his Apple Watch. Like, I just don't get, like, to me, he's got one. It works perfectly fine. He says he's going to trade it in, so he'll get some money back from that. I just don't see the point, but you know what I mean? If he's gonna put the money towards it, then that's up to him, isn't it? So yeah, that's for his Apple Watch. £150 savings challenge. Now this is for London next year. So we love London. And hopefully at the beginning of the year we'll be able to go for a couple of nights. So yeah, there's £150 there, or hopefully there will be once I've completed it. And this bingo challenge equals £100, and that is also for London 2023. So I've grouped them together. And this rainy day challenge, so basically what I'm going to do now, originally I was just putting pound coins into this, but I'm now going to put any change, as long as it adds up to £1, into here. Keep a track of how much is in. So obviously these are to putting in this week's cash stuff in. So this challenge totals 64, and all these like little extra freebie challenges as well that I've got, once this one's done, it'll be replaced with these. And again, these will all be going into here. And then my hope is that at Christmas time, well, just before Christmas time, I will be able to make a large payment towards my debt. And hopefully, fingers crossed, if everything goes to plan, I can clear the debt off in December. So this tin is now for my debt, to hopefully get rid of it quicker. And yeah, we're using any kind of change. It doesn't matter what it is. Ones, twos, 20s, 10s, all that. As long as it adds up to £1, it's going into that tin. Once I've done all these, I will open it and then put that towards debt. So yeah, I hope that made sense and I didn't just yabber on. So we'll have a look then at what our rollover may be. So we'll start by taking our total income. Not add. Minus off, and I'm only going to minus this one because I'm going to try and cancel that. £64.79. I'm then going to minus off 190 because obviously I've added an extra 10 there. Minus off 149.49. 149.49. Obviously now we're only doing challenges, so I'm putting a total of 180 into challenges. So that should leave us with £314.57. But this is not taking into consideration the meal out on Saturday. So I think in my head I'm going to budget around £40 for that. So we'll definitely still be over £200, and I'm still trying to do a no spend week. So yeah, we'll see how much we do have left at the end of the week. So this is my bill tracker. Everything's ticked off and up to date. Obviously, like I say, I'm going to try and cancel this, and this is this week's, and that phone bill is next week's. This is my debt tracker. Up to now, it's showing £350 paid. We are going to be putting, how much did I say? Was it 100? So 100, and I'm going to call it 150 just because I can't be bothered with the pence and the whatever. So £150. I've got to try and remember the right colours here. So we're adding £150 then. So that's 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150. I am going to colour them in super quick. So next up is savings tracker. Now I am putting £180 into sinking funds this week, but because sinking funds, I don't even do sinking funds anymore. But because I spent obviously 100 to keep this on track, I'm just going to put 80 into here. They are 10 each. I am not going to colour these in on camera because it will take me too long. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And yes, I know I did this wrong. Originally I was doing it alternate. Yeah, alternate. And then I just went wrong and I've just had to leave it as it is. Right, so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that is now up to date, ready from after I've done my cash stuff in, which will be coming up next. Right, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you next time. Bye.